Hello everybody, Tim Ball here. Sermon today is called God, I Can't See. Now I'm wearing these glasses today just to represent a blind man just for a minute or a couple minutes here. But I'm going to talk to you about a story today about Elisha and the 2 Kings, the 6th chapter, around verses 8 on down. You can read this little story. But anyhow, I'm going to paraphrase it for you. The Syrian king, he was at a war against the Israelites, and he was going to attack them at a certain place, but God spoke to Elisha to forewarn him, hey, you better look out here. They're going to be attacked. Let the king of Israel know that the Syrians are coming. Okay? Now, what happened was Elisha warned the king. The king, not once it says, not twice. So that means multiple times that God was helping Israel, basically being eyes behind the enemy's line. And the enemy is trying to think, wait a minute, how does he know this? Okay, and the king of Syria got really upset and was like, you know, who's a traitor in our camp? Who is telling Israel where we're going to attack? And then one of the servants came to him and said, you know what, nobody's against you. It's just that God is on their side. And this prophet Elisha is telling what's happening here. So anyhow, so this king of Syria was like, oh my word, you know, we need to find this Elisha. We need to go to him. We need to surround him. We need to trap him. So he said, send out spies. Let's go find this guy. So they come across, they found where he was. Now I'm going to read this just little scripture here. It said, and when the servant of the man of God was risen up early and gone forth, behold, a host of compassed around the city, both with horses and chariots. And the servant said unto him, meaning the servant speaking to Elisha here, alas, my master, how shall we do? So this servant, what he's seeing was the enemy. Okay, and a lot of times in our lives, what we see is the enemy. Or we can see the enemy really clear. Oh yeah, there's enemy everywhere. Oh my word, they're everywhere. But sometimes when we don't see what God can do for us, or we don't see God on our side, we got the blinders on. Now we can't see. We can't see. Where's God? You know, we're walking around. God, I can't see. I can't see. God, where are you? I can't see. Okay, that's the way we act sometimes. And this servant here was speaking to Elisha, and he couldn't see God on their side. Then Elisha, he told him, you know, God, open up his eyes. And I'll read that scripture to you. It's here. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open the eyes of this man that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So now this servant has seen the power of God. Now he can see because, you know, he was, you know, God opened up his eyes. And that's what I want to tell you guys today. Sometimes you need to pray for yourself. Say, God, open up my eyes. And sometimes we need to pray for our family or loved ones. God, open up their eyes. Don't walk around and say, God, I can't see. I can't see. No, you need to say, God, I want to see. I want to see. Open up my eyes. Maybe you're one of those people now, maybe not into the church yet, or you're still having second thoughts. Ask God, God, can you show me? Can you reveal yourself to me? Send somebody in my life that could help me? Well, anyhow, let me just finish up the story here. Elisha, when this army came down to confront him, Elisha prayed a prayer and said, cast blindness on all these people. Now here's this whole army, the horses and the chariots and all these men of war. Guess what? They have blinders on now. They can't see. They was totally at the mercies of Elisha. And Elisha led them to Samaria. Okay? And then when he got there, the king even prayed after he had this army trapped, basically, and said, you know, shall I smite them? He didn't ask him twice. I forget what verse it was. But he says, you know, should I smite them? You know, should I destroy this army? But then God, you know, just real carefully said, if you would capture these people with a sword, or if you would take them captive, would you just slay them? But no. Give them bread and give them water. Feed them, then go talk to their leader. Okay? The story goes on that basically there was no bloodshed here. Nobody was killed. Okay? They went on their way. But what am I talking about today? I'm talking about God I can't see. Okay? How many times do we see our children, they may be having problems in school. They may have problems with a friend or whatever, and we may look at it as child's play, but let's take ourselves back to that point. When we was in school, we felt like we had big, gigantic problems, okay? Let's look through their eyes just for a minute, just so we have compassion on our children. Let's have compassion that, hey, my child can't see. They're blind right now. They can't see what's coming against them, whether it be, physical things or spiritual things, but they can't see. That's where we as adults, we need to help our children. Whether you're a believer in God or not, you need to help your children. If your child's having a problem and they can't see clearly, you need to help them. Be compassionate for them, because you know what? They feel like the whole world's against them sometimes. They may feel like they're the only ones down getting involved with drinking or getting involved with the drugs out there, or going and having wild sex parties or whatever it may be. Okay, they may feel that they're the only one around. But we, as adults, we can see more clearly. Okay, same thing with think about a runner for a second. If a runner was running a marathon, and I don't know what it is exactly, 26 miles and whatever. Okay, say he comes down to the last 100 yards. If he can't see that last 100 yards and he don't know how far he's run, I can see a guy quitting. I can say, oh man, can't see that finish line. Just can't see it. Okay, but if that runner can see that finish line, do you think he's gonna quit? Oh no, he's gonna say, hey, wait a minute, I can see it. He takes off these blinders. He goes, I can see the finish line. I can make this. It's only 100 more yards. Me being 200, well, nearly 300 pounds, 200 and whatever, 66 pounds to be exact, okay? When I used to run these 5K runs, I used to think, oh my word, this is so hard. And then when I did this thing in Bridgeton, where he ran 2 miles, bike 16, and run 3 miles on the end, that 3 miles on the end, I wanted to cry. I was hurting so bad. But you know what? As I seen that finish line, I wasn't running, I was walking, but I walked fast. Give me some kind of credit. But you know what? What we're talking about today, God, I can't see. If you can't see today, ask God to reveal himself to you. We need to see clearly, and tell God, let me see me through your eyes. You will definitely be encouraged. Take care and God bless.